CNN10 script Monday, October 13th, 2025. School 121. Devastating earthquake strikes Afghanistan. September 2nd, 2025. Reading aloud. 10-second trivia. What unit is used to measure the height of a horse? Centimeters, inches, feet, or hands? If you said hands, high five. One hand is 4 inches. The measurement was standardized in England by King Henry VIII in 1540. Horses are measured from the ground to their withers or highest point of their shoulders. Any equine measuring less than 14.2 hands is considered a pony. If you've ever visited New York City, you've probably seen those iconic horse-drawn carriages in Central Park. But local government officials are considering a ban on the popular tourist attraction. Supporters of the ban now include the Central Park Conservancy. One quick warning though, some of the images and video in this next report are tough to see. Senator Lee Waldman has more. Hey, good morning, good morning. It's a familiar sound in Central Park. The carriage horses and their drivers welcoming tourists and locals into the heart of the city. I think it's a misconception that, we're just a holdover from when everybody had horses. This is something that's always been special. For more than a decade, Christina Hansen has been a carriage horse driver in New York City. She also sees herself as an advocate for the working animals that are under a new wave of scrutiny. The Conservancy has sort of taken sides with the animal rights activists because their timing was clearly designed to help push this anti-carriage horse ban bill that we've got, I know. The nonprofit that maintains New York City's iconic green space, the Central Park Conservancy, is pushing for a ban on the carriage horses, but not for animal rights reasons. The horse carriages have been an ongoing issue, and really it was a couple of safety issues in May that really brought it again to the fore. In her letter to the mayor's office, Bessie Smith described 2 instances in May where carriage horses broke loose from their handlers, writing, "The risk to public safety can no longer be responsibly overlooked. We have 40 million people who use the park. Things like that are very, very unsustainable and worrisome to people." The Conservancy also points to damage to infrastructure from the horse carriages and sanitation issues from what's left behind by the animals. It's the first time the Central Park Conservancy is adding its voice to the fight over the decades-old tradition. There is something iconic about the horses in the park. We feel sympathetic to that, but actually trumping that is our feeling that we have to manage the park to make it safe for everyone. And these issues really together made it really the point. Ultimately, it's not up to the Conservancy or the Carriage Horse Union. The decision on whether or not to keep horses strolling through Central Park lies with the mayor and the city council. You can't think of a worse place to be for a horse than on busy streets of Manhattan. Councilman Robert Holden introduced a new piece of legislation hoping to ban the practice by next June. For him, it's an issue of animal safety.